Hi, I'm Joe, and welcome to Rookie Review. This week's episode is the documentary McQueen.
Whoa. I got this. Hi guys, I'm Toni, and welcome to Rookie Review. In this week's instalment, I'll be taking the reins to review the 2018 documentary McQueen. Written by Peter Edigi and directed by Ian Bonhut, McQueen tells the story of the late fashion designer Alexander McQueen, from his humble beginnings as a lad from the East End of London to one of the most recognisable names in the fashion industry. The opening credit immediately immerses us in the world of McQueen, with the intense, dramatic original score which is both emotional and evocative. This, paired with the instantly iconic McQueen skulls, presents us with an image that is synonymous with McQueen, of the unsettling macabre, entwined with elegance and beauty. We see McQueen with humble beginnings, who is shy and awkward, but not afraid to speak his mind. The film ultimately depicts haute couture as pretentious and self-indulgent, and McQueen seems like the exact opposite of this at first. It's an interesting gateway into the world of fashion for novices. It teaches the viewer about tailoring, design, and how the fashion industry operates. It creates a sense of synergy between the audience and McQueen. The fashion industry is revealed to us at the same pace that it is for him at that particular stage in his life. However, fans of the fashion world and McQueen himself get really nothing new from this venture. There's no fresh perspective on either topic. The documentary is successful in making the uninitiated realise the impact of fashion, that it can transcend mere clothing and evolve into a true art form that tells a story. And we see this in McQueen's degree collection inspired by Jack the Ripper, the imagery of flesh, gore, horror and murder. McQueen's true representation of self is through his shows. The expressionism and raw emotion evoked from horrific experiences demonstrates his brilliant creativeness yet troubled mind. McQueen was surrounded by controversy, his collections filled with fetish, sex and rape. He was accused of misogyny, but he wanted to make the audience feel, be it repulsion, shock, exhilaration. He wanted to evoke raw emotion from his audience. Considering the risk that McQueen was willing to take in his shows, the drama and the razzmatazz that he included, the way he pushed himself continuously, it was very disappointing to see the documentary of his life not live up to this. And it really did feel underwhelming that the writer and director weren't willing to take a chance to give a unique angle on this documentary. Ultimately, the documentary depicts the professional rise but personal fall of McQueen, and the documentary doesn't hold back. It doesn't mind shining a light on McQueen's downfalls, such as when he turns his back on Isabella Blow and drug abuse. In his Highland rape show, we see the sordid made beautiful. Women tumbling down the runway like Scottish victims raped by the English army. It's disturbing, dark and shocking. McQueen tells a harsh truth that is unsettling and finds beauty in it, much like this documentary. And it seems fitting that a person obsessed with the macabre, rape and murder would choose to end it all with suicide. His proposition to kill himself at the end of one of his shows emphasises his need to put his art and craft above all else, even his life. And ultimately, this documentary shines a harsh light on the fashion industry. This documentary really felt like a student film, and the director and writer were really just ticking boxes. Linear telling of Alexander McQueen's life? Check. First person accounts? Check. Behind the scenes filming? Check. Basic interview format from family and friends? Double check. And it's not brave or groundbreaking storytelling. And instead, to top it all off, we got a lack of cinematography, and it wasn't what I wanted when I walked into the cinema. I wanted something fresh, new, and a different perspective from McQueen's life. I didn't want something that I could have just read on Wikipedia. It feels as though the writer and director weren't prepared to take any chances, and with the likes of Netflix ploughing a lot of money into unique documentaries, this documentary really needed to up its game to engage the audience. As McQueen himself said, you don't move forward if you play it safe. And it's for this reason that I give McQueen 2.5 rookie reels out of 5. So that's my review of McQueen. Did you watch the film? Did you like it? And what review would you give it? Let us know in the comments below. If you liked this week's video, please like, share and subscribe. And thanks for watching. See you next time.
Stupid faces.
No.
Maybe more of an angle. Not that much. Stop.
McQueen takes a job as head designer.
Liked what you saw and have an interest for travel and adventure? Check out our other YouTube channel, Roamin Rookies, as we travel across 14 countries in an 11-month whirlwind of fun and excitement. Just click here or the link in the description below. Thanks for watching.